Like, it's just so wild to do. Do you like hurting yourself? Hey, I'm Laura. I'm your friend's skin educator, and I post videos about skincare tips and knowledge. If you want to know about your skin and have the best skincare routine possible, stick around. Today we're talking about sunburn because it's pretty much the sunburn season. But if you've been subscribed and you've been watching my videos consistently, there should be no such thing as a sunburn season for you. So I'm going to first talk about how to prevent a sunburn, and then I will discuss how to heal a sunburn. Okay, so first things first, how to prevent a sunburn. Wear sunscreen. Duh, I'm sorry to break it down to you once again. If you don't want to wear sunscreen and you've been fighting it till now, this video is your sign to stop. Okay, stop fighting, surrender to the sunscreen. Every single day that you are on the face of this earth, you need to wear sunscreen. Whether it's raining, cloudy, sunny, whether you're inside or outside, like, you need to wear your sunscreen. You need to be slathered in sunscreen all year round. It's the most important skincare product. If you don't have it in your skincare routine, you're not doing it right, and you're gonna have to subscribe to learn a little bit more about your skin and watch my previous videos, because you need some. You're gonna need to know what's up. You know, we've all been there. It's okay, it's okay. No, but literally, a skincare routine without sunscreen is pointless. You might be doing a lot of efforts in your skincare routine, like doing masks, toners, serums, creams and stuff, and treatments, but if you don't have a sunscreen, this all is just a waste of money, time. This whole time you haven't been wearing sunscreen, you've been damaging your skin. The thing with sunscreen though, you can't revert the damage, you can't prevent future damage. My favorite sunscreen to this day is the La Roche-Posay Antelios Invisible Fluid SPF 50+. It's like, I just can't find any product that competes with it yet. I'm still searching, I'm still trying out different sunscreens, and I hope that we're gonna have a sunscreen video by the end of summer, like before summer ends, because everyone thinks that sunscreen is only for summer. That's why they're searching it more during the summer. That's why, like, it's our time to shine as skincare YouTubers. Actually, a sunscreen video should be all year round, so it's okay if I'm late, but you know. Also, your sunscreen needs to be of an SPF rating of 30 minimum. But if you can, I always recommend to get an SPF 50+, because you never really put the whole dose that you need on your skin. They test sunscreens in laboratories basically, and to get the SPF 50+ rating, you need to put a certain amount of sunscreen on your face. The thing is, daily, as normal humans, we don't do it. We don't use enough sunscreen every day, so you might as well shoot for the stars already. Get the highest rating you can, so that even if you're not wearing enough, you still have a higher SPF rating than getting an SPF 30 and not wearing enough, so that you end up with an SPF 10. The ideal goal is to wear enough sunscreen, which is what I'm gonna tell you. So in terms of how much you need to apply, there's discussion about this. We're not really sure. There's just different opinions on that. So some say it's 1 finger worth of sunscreen, like, some say it's 2 fingers, some say it's 3. Some say it's half a teaspoon, some say it's 1/4 teaspoon. Like, there's just, you pick and choose, okay? The most important is that you wear sunscreen. Try to wear as much as you can within the realm that I just told you, like within those measurements. See how your sunscreen reacts, because it could give a lot of Casper vibes. Build your way up. Start with just 1 finger and see, like, is it just making me very pale already, or can I just build it up? Then you go 2 fingers, and if you see you can still build it up, I would recommend 3 fingers. I personally did a 1/4 teaspoon, but you can't really do that with every sunscreen, because some of them are just gonna give you really pale face. Even though sometimes they say invisible looking, no white cast, you just have to test it out, and it depends on your skin tone. Oh, and do not only wear sunscreen on your face, like, wear sunscreen on every part of your skin that's showing. 2, sunscreen reapplication, because yes, you need to reapply your sunscreen. Every 2 hours, you need to reapply your sunscreen, especially if the sunscreen formula has broken down, which means you've sweated. you went into water or you wiped it off in some way, you need to reapply your sunscreen, especially if you are outside. Now, if you're inside, I would recommend every 4 hours. I think it's enough. But if you are inside and you're nowhere near a window, like there's no way any UV rays hits your skin, you don't even need to reapply your sunscreen or even wear it. But that's just a discussion for another day. I personally wear sunscreen every day, even if I'm in the house. The only thing is I don't reapply my sunscreen if I'm in the house, because I'm not like sitting next to the window, you know. I'm really far from the windows. I'm in my room, you know, chilling. For reapplication, we need to use the same amount of sunscreen that you first put on your skin. So whether it's 1 finger, 2 fingers, half a teaspoon, quarter teaspoon, as you wish. Now, if you're wearing makeup, I know it's gonna be pretty hard to do, but just know that there are some sunscreen powders that you can fix and reapply your sunscreen with. It makes it easier if you're wearing makeup, and it even like kind of sets the makeup and make it matte. 3, stay away from the sun. Seek shade at all times, but especially between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. This is the time where the sun is at its highest, so its UV rays are really dangerous and really strong. So make sure you really seek shade. I personally always seek shade. Like if we're eating outside, I never just stay in the sun roasting. Do not tan or just stay in the sun like that. A tan is basically grilled skin. It's just not cute. God created us with a beautiful skin tone, and I think you should love it and accept it. I used to also believe that I was my real self when I got a tan, and that I felt like more beautiful and more myself when I had a tan. The thing is, girl, I wasn't born with a tan, and in winter I do not have a tan. If you get a tan in summer, it only lasts 2 months, so that means it's not really your real self if it's just 2 months out of the year. Do not do this to your skin. It's just so damaging for your skin, and you're gonna see the effects down the road. Maybe now you don't have skin cancer, maybe now your skin is all cute and really young looking and plump and stuff, but later you might get skin cancer, you might get premature aging at 25 or 24, you might get really bad wrinkles when you're even older. A tan is basically changing your DNA to make it age faster. 4, wear protective clothing. Okay, so what is protective clothing? It's basically when you cannot see the light through it. Okay, so take a piece of clothing and look at the light or at the sun directly through the piece of clothing and see if you can see anything. If there's light showing through, that means your piece of clothing is not really UV protective. And basically, the sheerer your clothes are, the less it protects you. Earlier I said that you need to wear sunscreen everywhere that your skin is showing. Well, if your pieces of clothing that you're wearing are really sheer, this one for example is not blocking the sun like, I don't know, a cotton t-shirt would, or a pair of jeans, you know, so I would need to wear sunscreen underneath. Also, wear a hat and sunglasses and lip balms with SPF. Sunglasses is more so that you do not have to squint because of the sun, so like it doesn't cause premature aging like crow's feet and stuff. But also the sunglasses kind of protect your eye area. It acts like an additional UV protection. The most important is still that it doesn't burn your retina. Now that you know how to behave with your beautiful skin and your beautiful skin tone, I want to really insist on that. You're beautiful. Your skin tone is what God wanted you to have. And even if you think you're kind of pale, well girl, I'm sorry, but that's just who you are. Like you can wear makeup if you want, but do not do fake tan, and do not go tan under the sun. The risk is not worth the cute looks. So now, how to heal from a sunburn? Well, first of all, do not peel your skin. I know it's gonna peel, but you cannot peel your skin because it's just gross. First of all, it's very wild to do. Like, you know how people get scratches and then there's like a crust that develops and they just scratch the crust all the time? Like, it's just so wild to do. Do you like hurting yourself? It's the same energy to me, the people who peel their skin. First of all, yeah, that was just like ethically not possible to me, but also for your skin, it's just really not good for your skin to do because you're forcing it to peel. That means you're accelerating the recovering process and your skin is not gonna have time to recover properly. And it might leave scars and it might leave your skin bare and exposed to the air and bacteria and maybe inflame it, so it can really get gross and develop a wound. So please don't do that. To use some type of treatment on the sunburn, like an unscented aloe vera gel, an after sun lotion, or a biotin cream. I don't know what it is. I just realized I need to show you. So this is the cream I was telling you about. This one has been used. I don't even know. It must be spoiled. Like there's just no way. June 2018. It's been molding. I don't use it because I never get a sunburn. But that is not mine. That's my parents. I didn't even check if you guys have that in the United States or, you know, elsewhere. But what I can tell you is the name first, Biotin. And I think that what's most important is the active ingredient. It's trolamine. So this one is concentrated at 0.6%. If you don't have a biotin cream in where you live, just look for a cream at the pharmacy that has trolamine in it because they sell it in the pharmacy. If you have a really superficial sunburn, you can get away with unscented aloe vera gel. I made a video on aloe vera gel. Check it out. You can use aloe vera gel, but it needs to be unscented. It needs to not come from the plant. Second, if you get like a medium sunburn, you can use after sun lotions, and that you should put anyway after you've been exposed to the sun, because they know that people are gonna just get grilled and roasted on the beach, so they just make that after sun lotions. And the most severe sunburn, I would recommend using this type of cream that's really more thick and nourishing, and that really is gonna create a layer of protection. Also about the aloe vera gel, I would recommend it maybe as a complementary product if you're using after sun lotion or biotin cream. But yeah, just go watch the video. Third, do not overdo it with your skincare routine. In fact, really cut it to the minimum. Cut everything that is not a cleanser, a moisturizer, or a sunscreen. Any serum, toner, mask, anything is just worthless, pointless. You need to really focus on repairing your skin, giving it the nutrient it needs to repair. Like, you wouldn't feed a sick child Nutella, you know, you would feed him with vegetables, rice, meat. So it's the same thing. Right now, your skin doesn't need AHA. It doesn't need the Aztec clay mask. Like, really just focus on hydrating your skin, repairing it, and letting it breathe, because this could just upset your skin even more and damage it even more. Make sure to also pick very gentle options when it comes to your cleanser and your moisturizer. Avoid any product that contains active ingredients. Even though it's a cleanser, if it has salicylic acid in it, I would not recommend using it if you have a sunburn on your face. If you have a moisturizer that has niacinamide or retinol in it, I wouldn't recommend. So really just stick with the bare minimum gentle skincare products. For this, I would recommend products like the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser or the Cetaphil Gentle Cleanser, which are really good options for upset and damaged skin and sunburned skin. I would recommend the CeraVe Moisturizing Lotion, which is my all-time favorite moisturizer. It's very gentle, very nourishing, very like light also, so that's good because you kind of want something refreshing on your sunburn, and this is very refreshing. I'll make sure to link them down below so you know where to shop, and if you want to support me, you know, I make a little commission off of that, but to no price added to you. Do not wear any makeup. You need to let your skin breathe, as I said, and makeup could just make your skin even drier, not let it do its thing, not let it do its recovery, and then you're gonna have to wipe it off if you're using the devil makeup wipes, or you're gonna have to be more like thorough in your cleansing. So do not recommend makeup. Just maybe get a tinted sunscreen or a tinted moisturizer. That would be good because you get your bare minimum products while getting some coverage. 5, if you got a sunburn on your body, do not wear tight fitting clothes. Just gonna trap your body and really hurt your sunburn because it's gonna rub on it and possibly create further damage and further inflammation and irritation of your skin. It's gonna hurt. Just wear loose, exactly like this actually. Loose clothes that do not really touch your skin. That's the best option. 6, still wear your sunscreen. Sunscreen, as I said in the beginning, is the first skincare product that you need. Like, it's the first thing. If you want to strip down your routine to the max, there's just gonna be sunscreen left. So still wear your sunscreen even though you got a sunburn, because this is just logical. Like, you don't want to expose your sunburn to another sunburn and double the damage. Just one thing I would recommend is to use a sunscreen that is easily applicable, like does not leave a white cast basically, because if a sunscreen leaves a white cast, first of all, it's very annoying, and second of all, you're tempted to really rub it in, you know, to eliminate the white cast, or just spread it out, you know. Get a sunscreen that is invisible and that is easy to rub in. The best is actually a spray. Let me show you. So as I was saying, I recommend this one that I've just been trying out. You can see how, like, where I'm at in the bottle, but it's the La Roche-Posay Antelius Dermo Pediatrics. It's basically for kids, but I got it for kids because it's exactly the same as for adults. It's just cheaper, and it's SPF 50 plus, very high protection and invisible spray, ultra protection, ultra resistant, and yeah, it's fragrance free, and basically the same version as my favorite sunscreen for my face, the Antelius Invisible Fluid SPF 50 plus, but this one is for the body. And the cool thing is that it's a spray, so it's very easily applicable, and look how it doesn't leave anything. Like, it's so I do not have to rub it in. So this is good for if you have a sunburn. Apply this type of sunscreen on it because you do not have to create any friction on the sunburn that could potentially irritate it further and make the recovery process longer and painful. The French word of the day is brûler. Brûler means burn. The verb though, it's not the noun. So it's like, I don't know, tes pattes sont en train de brûler là. Or tu viens de brûler tes pattes là. So yeah, I hope that you learned some more things in this video and that you're gonna remember this summer and all year round. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter because I share my life more there. Also, if you want to support your girl and make me a full-time YouTuber, buy me a pimple patch on Ko-fi. They are only $1 each. That would mean the world to me. But subscribe first because priorities. That's better to have a subscriber than to have $1. Love you all. Have a blessed week. Bisous.